The new hypothesis needs to be tested with a new controlled experiment.
The number of students registering for postgraduate research has risen.
The office opens on Wednesday and Thursday.
The office said Dr. Smith would arrive later today.
The older equipment has been put at the back of the building.
The opposition has so far been unresponsive to our proposal.
The original Olympic Games were celebrated as religious festivals.
The politics combine both the legislative and the political authorities.
The problem with this is that it fails to answer the basic question.
The professor has promised to put his lecture notes online.
留洋英语
The professor plans to discuss these issues this evening.
The professor will be the last speaker this evening.
The program depends entirely on private funding.
The program will be shown on the television during the weekend.
The psychology department is looking for volunteers to be involved in research projects.
The real reason for world's hunger is not the lack of food, but poverty.
The recent study has thrown out the validity of the argument.
The result of the study will be published next week.
The Romans left in 410, at the beginning of the 5th century.
The search for universal explanations plays an important role in the development of archaeological theory.
留洋英语
The seminar on writing skills has been cancelled.
The seminar will now take place once a week on Tuesday.
The smoke from these contributed a great deal to the air pollution.
The Student Service Centre is located on the main campus behind the library.
The student welfare officer can help with questions about exam techniques.
The study of archaeology requires intensive international fieldwork.
The study showed that people's mood could be affected by news and weather reports.
The technology they introduced meant that metal and leather goods were produced there for the first time.
The test selected materials from all chapters in this course this semester.
The theoretical proposal was challenged to grasp.
留洋英语
The thought never crossed my mind.
The timetable will be posted on the website before the class starts.
The topic for discussion is usually related to the topic for a speech.
The topic next week on colonialism will be the nuclear disarmament.
The trial is to increase the interests of the issue and jurisdiction.
The trip for the professional training will start soon, so pack the items before we leave.
The tutor is there for help, so do ask if you don't understand anything.
The undergraduate students are taught with a rigorous course in our psychology department.
The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy.
The United States is the largest chocolate manufacturing country.
留洋英语
The university celebrated the Earth Day by planting trees.
The university has a number of travel scholarships that students can apply for.
The university will introduce several new courses in the coming year.
The US ranks 22nd in foreign aid, given it as a percentage of GDP.
The verdict depends on which side was more convincing to the jury.
The visiting professor is going to give a lecture on geology.
The website interface represents the stimulus that influences consumers' decision-making.
The wheelchair lift has been upgraded this month.
There are a range of housing options near the university.
There are hundreds of clubs and societies to choose from.
留洋英语
Thank you.